Hello my darlings, it's me Dana and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another episode in the series that I've got going on at the moment, which is a full face of a certain brand. Today I'm going to be doing E.L.F Cosmetics. I have all of my products in here waiting to be used. I've got primers, foundations, powders, eye products and lip products. The only thing that I know I definitely haven't got is mascara, but I'm just going to use my Maybelline Great Lash. It's a tried and true, so we can deal with that. Also, I haven't got any of the E.L.F brushes. I've got my normal set, my tried and true, so that's my Bdellium Real Techniques, and the last video, if you haven't seen it already, was a full face of Revolution. I'm still using this little spoolie for my brows because it works wonders. I have all of the information that I could ever need on these two bits of paper, so I'm going to give you names, prices, the amount of product you get, and a little information about the product. I've also found out that everything that I'm going to be using today, as said on the E.L.F website, is cruelty free and vegan, which is very reassuring and very nice. We are going to get everything out of the packaging and get on with the video. Okay, I've started off by shaving and moisturising my skin with the usual suspects. I'm going to be covering my brows, but first, just so that I get everything covered, I'm going to go in with the E.L.F Poreless Face Primer over here, which is in clear. You get 14 millilitres of product in this. It will cost you £7.50 in the UK, and it is infused with tea tree and vitamins A and E for restorative benefits. Let's get her open. This is what it looks like when it's out of the packaging. It's a nice little compact with a pump as standard, which is always lovely to see. When the product comes out, it comes out in this cream looking. Ooh, it's very smooth, very smooth. Let's apply it to the face. Ooh, right off the bat you can smell that tea tree straight out the gate. I do get some on my thumb, so let's work that into the forehead. Ooh, it feels so smooth and so lovely. Ooh. It definitely does blur the face a little bit. I'm very there for that. Let's pop this back together. As I said earlier, all the products that I'm going to be using from E.L.F today are cruelty free and vegan. Now let's grab my good old Elmer's glue stick, cover these brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're in the last stage of my brow cover, I'm going to be going in with the E.L.F HD Banana Powder in the shade Sheer. This is a £7.50 product. You get 8 grams in there. Let's take it out of its packaging. Ooh, that is very finely milled. Look at how that just falls. It's a lovely packaging from E.L.F, very sophisticated. Inside you get a little instruction, pour powder here, and you get a little dial sifter. This has 3 shades in the range and it creates a soft focus effect on the skin. Let me just peel this tab off. This always happens to me, but I like having everything brand new, unopened, so that I can show you the real Here it goes. The Real. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that. So we're going to do what it says. Oh, that is... She's not lumpy at all. Look at how that falls. Ooh, lovely. We'll turn it so that none of the product is coming out there. And I'm going to grab my... What shall I grab? Let's just grab the powder brush, the Real Techniques powder brush that I use. Oh. Oh. That's not going to work. That's too fluffy, Dana. Let's go in with the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. Really go into the product. That's better. And just stamp it. It smells very strange. Stamp it over the top of the brows, really sealing them in. Okay, the brows are now powdered. The only thing is that it's really picking up on the edge of the glue and making that stand out. But with a little bit, would never recommend doing this on a client ever. You just get a cotton bud and some water and it will just dissolve the edge of the glue and really blend it in with the skin. But as this is me, you're going to see me wipe spit all over my face. That's a bit better. The edges are a lot more blended now. Okay, right, we are ready for some concealer. I am going to go in with the E.L.F Camo Concealer. This is the 16-hour wear. I have bought this in the shade Fair Rose. That's for fair skin tones with pink undertones. When we take it out of the box, it comes in a little compact like this. Again, with the, don't know if it's glass or really hard plastic, but it's a relatively cute packaging. Oh my goodness, that is a huge doe foot applicator that you've got here. So I'm now just going to pop this over the brows and see what it does. This looks like a relatively thick concealer, but I'm hoping that it's just going to really blend and sheer out with the skin. That's nice. This also comes in 18 shades. It's full coverage, lightweight. It dries matte. And it's ideal for all skin types, apparently. I mean, it's nice. I'm just going to need a bit more on the areas. That I need to cover. So we're just going to layer this up and then we'll see what it looks like. Because even though a concealer says that it's full coverage, that's not the true test of its worth. If it doesn't layer up over time, then there's really, you can get better concealers on the market. So we're just going to blend again. The mirror is right in front of me, it's just down here, so don't worry if I lean in. I mean, it's alright. We're going to go over it with a little bit of foundation anyway, but for the most part, It does what it says on the tin. It's got some lovely packaging and it's only £5. Next, I'm going to go in with the E.L.F Flawless Finish Foundation, which is £7.50 a bottle. You get 20 millilitres of product in here, and I bought it in the shade Snow, which is for fair skin with pink undertones. Let's see if I can get this packaging off. This is what the compact looks like. It's got a pump inside, just like the primer did. Let's see what this looks like. This is not what I had to do with the primer. Oh. Oh. This is what it looks like. Now, let's pop that onto the back of my hand. Lovely. And I'm going to grab the Expert Face Brush again. Just dip into that and pop some on the face. Ooh, it smells lovely. Lovely, girl. This is available in 40 shades. It's oil-free, lightweight, semi-matte finish, and apparently it lasts all day long. Ooh, it's going against the brow cover. It's taking stuff off. Let's hope this is buildable, because at the moment I'm not liking how this is looking. It smells absolutely heavenly though. If you're buying a foundation on the fragrance that's in it, this is one of the best smelling foundations that I've ever come into contact with. It's not grabbing onto certain parts of my skin. It is drying down rather quickly though, so you don't have a lot of time for working with the product. But this does look like it's I was going to say it does look like it's buildable, but some of this is coming off when I apply more. And I'm just buffing it into the skin. Okay, the longer it's on the skin, the better it's starting to look. But those first impressions, oh my goodness, they were a mess. It is, as it says, a demi-matte finish, so there is a little bit of shine on my face for the time being. But we're going to powder over it anyway, so it should counteract all of the shininess. Okay, let's go in with the concealer again and then go underneath my eyes, on my chin, down my nose, and see how these two products work together. Same brush. Wow. That's a look. Same brush, just blending it into the skin. I'll give it to E.L.F. This is a lovely concealer. Let me grab my Real Techniques a liquid highlighter brush, which is this cute little pencil, and then we can just run this down the concealer on the nose so that it doesn't spread the product too much, and we get that nice highlighted look. This is a lovely concealer. The more I use it, the more I like it. But as you can see, it does leave the skin very shiny until you're hopefully gonna powder it down with this. So let's open the sifter, pop some in the lid, and then I'm going to grab my Bdellium Tools 974 brush, which is this one. And I'm just gonna pat this all over the face to hopefully add that soft focus effect that they're chatting about, especially on these eyebrows. And I'm doing this very, very lightly, barely touching the skin. Oh dear, it's doing the glue thing again. Oh dear. This is really going into the lines up here on my face. Just trying to blend it. And buff it in. I don't like the texture. It might read nice on the camera, but up close, it's very splotchy. Very splotchy indeed. And these products are not working with the glue very well at all. Moving on, I'm going to be using the E.L.F Contour Blush and Bronzing Powder. This is here, just here, girl. It is £5 and I've got it in the shade Fiji because that was the matte one, and we know that I have to have a matte blush because I buy a highlighter separately, so that's just how it works for me. Ooh, you get a little plastic sheet that says E.L.F Studio on it. Get rid of her. And this is what it comes like. You've got the, oh, you can see my camera. Hello. You've got a lovely mirror, and then you've got two shades. You've got your blush shade here, and you've got your contour shade or bronzing shade. I'm going to use it for contour. So let's grab the powder brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to go into this contour shade, this bronzer shade. Ooh, this is, I can just tell this is going to be a very messy palette. It doesn't seem to be picking up much, but let's see if it's there. It's there. Large circular motions around just to pop it on the face and warm up everything after this load of concealer and powder, which has really washed me out. Just gonna brush that in. I mean, it's nice. And this is probably, with the primer, this is probably my favourite so far out of all of this. Because it's doing exactly what it says it's going to do. And it's not disturbing any of the product underneath. It's just kind of melting in with it. Thank goodness. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice warm tone. Now let's take one of the Real Techniques contour brushes that I have. I never use this for contouring, I use this more for blush. We're going to go into the blush shade. That's better. That actually grabs. Oh. Okay. Oh. Let's rub some of the product off, shall we? Jesus. See if we can blend this in. Oh. Okay. Second time around, not that bad. It's a nice... I take that back, I look like a clown. I look like a clown. Let's see if we can blend this in a little bit. We're just going for a really kind of... Oh, gosh. A very sun-kissed blushing look. Oh. Gosh darn it, look at that. Overall, products lovely. They both show up on the skin, they blend nicely, but my goodness, it's a lot of blush. Let's grab the Expert Face Brush again, go into the HD powder and see if we can mute this down a little. We need that soft focus. Bloody hell. Okay. I don't have to do this normally with the products that I use. I definitely didn't have to do this. Yeah. Oh god, and the more powder I add, the more dry this part of my head is getting. Am I... No. Oh, I wanted this to be good. It's cheap and it's got skin benefits, and then it just... Oh! Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, either way. Okay, we're now going to go in with the E.L.F Highlighting Holographic Duo in Mermaid Tail. This comes in some beautiful packaging, look at that. Let's open her up. Right, now that we've got her out of the packaging, a lovely normal E.L.F compact, quite thick actually. And if I open it up, you've got a mirror and you've got these two shades here, a very light one and a very kind of lavender purple shade. So let's grab my Bdellium Tools 785 brush, which I use for highlighting. I'm going to go into the top shade here You get a lot on the brush. Oh, and a lot falls off. Oh, it's pink. Oh, it's pink. So if I wasn't rosy enough already with my blush that went a little bit overboard, I mean, that's a beautiful highlight, but at the same time, I'm now pink. I look like a little like woodland pixie. Oh, I can't. It's a really nice highlighter though. So you're getting this for £7 normally. At the moment, at time of recording, this is on sale in the UK for £3. You get 9 grams of products, and it said perfect for wearing alone or layering, and it is buildable. They're not wrong. It's a stunning. Ooh. It's a stunning highlight. Okay, now that we're done making ourselves into a little woodland pixie, I'm gonna grab the E.L.F Mad for Mattes eyeshadow palette. This is £10, and yet again it's stuck in the goddamn packaging. It comes in this long component here, and let's open it up. You get a nice long mirror, and those are the shades. You don't get a brush in this palette. You do get a little protector, which I'm going to take off actually, because I don't need any more plastic in my life. This is 10 matte eyeshadows in here, and the palette that I bought is Summer Breeze. You get 14 grams in here. I'm gonna grab the NYX 16 brush. It's got its plastic protector on it because I like it to keep its shape. And first of all, we're gonna go into a lovely transition color, this brown one up the top here. Okay, let's start defining the eye. I mean, that laid down pretty quick, which is nice. There was a lot of kickback from these shadows, but you're getting a lot of pigment as well, so it's not surprising. Let's bring it down here to the top of the nose. Oh, this brow cover is just shocking today. Absolutely shocking. But the products themselves haven't really helped with that. I know these products aren't made for a brow cover, but a concealer that tells you it's going to be full coverage should be able to cover a brow, in my opinion. That's the real test. I could just use this mirror, can't I? Silly me. Let's close up that outer V. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm going to darken it up a little bit with this colour right here. Oh, that's a nice colour. I like that. That pink highlighter is really just Oh, it's there. Just there. Okay, that's a nice start. Now I'm thinking of going into this orange shade here, and I'm going to grab my MAC 239S brush, a little flat packing brush, and I'm just gonna, oh, that's nice. I'm just gonna pop this on the lid. That's a really nice shade, that orange. Ooh. The other thing about this concealer, if I look closely, it hasn't really got rid of my dark circles, which is a shame. Because that's mainly what I use a good concealer for. Nice, I like that very much. Now if we just take a smaller blending brush, this is the Bdellium Tools 781 brush, and I'm just going to grab the tiniest bit of black that I can muster, and I'm just going to place that on the outer V and blend it down into the eye, because I really like the burnt orange look that we're getting right now. And I can tell you that this brown here is going to make an absolutely gorgeous eyebrow shade. The eyeshadows are blending quite nicely, melting into each other. Let's just go back in with the MAC brush, grab the orange, just reaffirm where it is. Okay, now that we've got those colours blended, I'm just going to grab the Real Techniques smudge brush here, and I'm going to grab this purple shade because of course I am. It's purple, and I'm just going to brush this along the lower lash line. Nice. Quite happy with that eye actually. Let me just grab the smaller blending brush again, but this time go in with this really light shade at the top. Grab some of that and just place it up here. To just diffuse some of this black edge. That's better. Under there. Okay, now I'm just going to copy what's on this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm done with the other eye. I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to grab my Bdellium Tools 762 brush, and I'm going to go into this brown here. and we're going to start drawing some brows. Okay, I'd say that's the eyebrows done. While I was doing that, I have had a bit of the concealer lifting off of the nearby brow, which is a real shame. And because I do this a lot to see where I'm going to put the brows, the foundation has started to collect in my brow lines, but if you just buff over the top of this, it should get rid of any problems that you're dealing with. The foundation, yeah, it doesn't look that bad. The fact that this is just not, the brow cover just hasn't sustained today. I don't know why, but it always does, and I've done exactly the same thing as I would do with every other review that I've done of products. I just don't think that this powder, because it's so finely milled, it's just not, it's not giving that layer of protection that I really need my brows to have under all of this product, because otherwise it just starts to get up and move, and that's not the best at any given time. I'm just gonna take the liquid highlight brush by Real Techniques that I've been using into this lovely light shade up here and just go underneath the brow, just to give that extra layer of coverage for the original brows, and then a little bit of blend for the edges of those dark colours on the eyes. Overall, I do like this palette. You are getting 10 eyeshadows for £10, so you are getting £1 a shadow really, which is, it's alright, it's quite good on the market really, and the colours that they have in this are quite gorgeous. Okay, now let's grab the eyeliner from E.L.F. This is the Intense Ink eyeliner. It's £5 and it's in the colour Blackest Black. That is a chunky pen. Look at that. Look at the end of that thing. Like, compare it to my finger. Oh my goodness, that's huge. You get 2.5 grams of product in this. It is a quick dry formula. It glides on smoothly without smudging, feathering or running. So let's put it to the test. I'm gonna grab the blush duo because that's got a lovely big mirror in it, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, straight out the gate you are getting a nice load of product laid down on your eye. It's just very strange way of doing eyeliner. Like, do you use the end of this pen? Can you push it on the side like I do and drag it across? Okay, the tip of this pen isn't really working for me. It's not laying down the ink where I need it. And I only really get the pigmentation that I need if I go towards the base of the nib. If I'm just dotting on with the tip for that extra precision, it's not giving me what I need. Maybe if I give it a little shake. Let's try again. No, you see the nib is still very dry. And it's not laying down the product where I want it to go. This is not good. And then when I'm using the nib, instead of laying down the product, it's taking the product off that's already there. Yeah, that's all we're gonna get on that side. Ooh. Seem to be getting a bit of redness in this eye. Don't know why. Yeah, I will not be using this eyeliner again. I just don't like the way it works. Look at that. Like, it's taking this product off of my eye when I'm trying to place more down. It's just moving it. That's so frustrating. Where I'm actually getting the pigment is from right at the base of this pen here. I'm not getting it from the nib where I'm supposed to. So I'm just kind of having to really bend the pen and stamp it. Oh, you see, and I can't do this because now I'm just gonna have to leave this liner like this, because otherwise we're in danger of screwing up the look even more than what's currently going on here. I don't like this at all. It's a no from me. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. How much was it? £5. No. Get yourself some awesome double flick eyeliner by Revolution. This is a no. Absolute no from me. Okay, lastly, we're going to go in with the E.L.F Lip Exfoliator. Oh, I've got a little itch going on there. This is £4.50 normally, and it's £1.80 on the sale right now. This is in the flavour Rose. And we're just going to get rid of the foundation that's on the lips. And give it a lovely blank, smooth canvas for the lipstick to work on. This is a sweet sugar and smoothing sensation. I'm going to take it off with the towel. Oh, look at that. It just got rid of the foundation straight away. And my lips do feel very smooth. It is infused with vitamin E, shea butter, avocado, grape, and jojoba oils. It tastes lovely. And it did exactly what it said on the tin. Right, next, let's go in. Come on, page 2. With the E.L.F Day to Night Lipstick Duo. This is £6 and I have it in the shades Need It Nudes. This is 1.5 grams of product per lipstick. It comes in a little compact like this. You've got a little sun and a moon on there. So for this is not a daytime look by most people's standards. Oh, it smells gorgeous. What has this got into it? The velvety satin formula is enriched with shea and vitamins A, C, and E to help nourish and hydrate. Oh, I can smell that. That's smooth. That's so smooth. It must be the shea in it. Oh, this colour's gorgeous as well. Look at that colour. Ooh. That is stunning. Firstly, it tastes great. Secondly, it looks great. And thirdly, it is a joy to apply. Oh! Right, and just as an added bonus, I'm now going to go in with the E.L.F Prismatic lip gloss in the beautiful shade Amethyst, because with this purpley highlight that we've got going on, well, that giant pink the giant pink streak that I've got going on my cheek, I'm just going to pop this over the top. See how wonderful their lip glosses are, and it will just be in keeping, won't it? Let's take that all off. Comes in a lovely little compact like this, very nice. Oh, the wand is very thin though, very thin. Let's hope that this does not move too much of the lipstick or remove it. Nope, it just glides over the top. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take off some of the colour. And let's put on that before we dip it back in. It's got purple shift, it's got blue shift. Oh, and it's stunning. Ooh. This makes my lips look so plump and juicy. Oh my goodness. This, yes, absolute yes. That is £5. You get 2.4 grams of product, a prismatic non-sticky lip gloss that adds dimension, as in it's enriched with vitamin E. I'm not gonna lie. After all those trials and tribulations of the foundation not initially settling down into the skin very well, and then the concealer kind of breaking up the brow cover over here, we've got to a good place. Because this look, let me grab a look in the mirror. Ooh. Okay, let's get right into setting the face, and then we'll get into my final thoughts. So for setting, I'm going to grab the E.L.F Magic Mist and Set in Clear. When we grab it out the box, it comes in a little bottle like this. Cute. This is very obviously plastic. It's nothing like the glass that you get for the foundation, or the I genuinely don't know if this is plastic or glass for the primer, but it's a very thin plastic. This one is a lasting shine-free finish in seconds, infused with vitamins B, E, and here we go with another word that I may not be able to pronounce properly. Arctium Magus Root. This is £5 for a 60ml bottle. I believe this is the smaller version than that you can get on their website, but let's see what it does. That's a nice jet. It doesn't smell of anything. Like, absolutely nothing. That's very strange. Let's just let it settle into the skin. And while that settles into the skin, I will give you my final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts on this makeup. The look itself has come together very nicely. I think it looks lovely actually. In the monitor it looks lovely, in the mirror it does look lovely. Okay, my standouts for this video. Let's grab them, shall we? The standouts are these four here. So first we've got the Duo Holographic Shimmer. The colour is absolutely incredible, and what it does to the skin, it doesn't give me a little bit of texture, it just really pushes what I want my high points on my face to be. It's stunning, I'm very into it. Then we've got the Poreless Face Primer. This smells gorgeous, it comes in a beautiful packaging, and it does leave the skin very smooth, and application of other products is just very simple and easy. Then we've got the lip products that I use today. This Day and Night lipstick, the Night lipstick. This colour, ooh, absolutely incredible. I love this colour, and I can't wait to try the Day lipstick. When you're putting this on, it glides on so softly, it tastes absolutely delicious, and it's got those vitamins in there to really grab onto your lips and keep them nourished. And then lastly, the lip gloss that we've got. Popping my lips together, it is non-sticky. I'm not getting a single bit where my lips are going. It just glides on. It's gorgeous. It's got those purple flicks. It's got those blue flicks, which then really built it into this look. And of course it's purple, so it's automatically one of my favorites. The things that I did not like from E.L.F. Firstly, the concealer. The concealer, it's like face-wise, it's done all right. It has concealed the brows, but after many layers, and it initially just didn't work with the brow cover at all. And we've still got bits in the brow cover that are just coming off slightly, and I've just realised I haven't put lashes on, have I? I don't think this look calls for lashes, really. It's quite dramatic as it is. I haven't got their mascara, so I wouldn't be putting that on anyway. And I think it would take away from the look. Should we add some lashes just to see? Yeah, let's add some. Okay, I decided against lashes in the end. I just grabbed my normal Maybelline Great Lash, popped that on the top, and it looked fine. That's all I think it really needed. Going back to my not so goods in this video, the concealer, I had to layer it up several times. It didn't work with the brow cover. It didn't really work with the foundation initially. It's now settled down and it's all right. I'll have to try it again a couple of times just to see if I was doing something wrong, or if I can get a better brow cover, and then maybe that will change my way of thinking about it. The foundation, like, it's lovely now. It's really like, if we grab a compact, it's really gone into the skin nicely. It's made it very, very soft, very smooth, very lovely. There are bits on the face like here where it's just gathering a little bit and then accentuating my pores, but it's a cheap foundation, so what do you expect? This is not okay. This eyeliner is not okay at all. And it gave me a wing, but it took so long to get there. The pen itself is ridiculously too large for me. The nib doesn't actually give you any product unless you properly push your finger down into it. I had to do a lot of this, like a mascara to put it on, and then over here it just messed up because I had to do that. So that's definitely a no from me. The contour and blush. The contour was lovely, it really warmed up the face. The blush, lovely shade, but my god was it pigmented. It just sat on my cheek and then it was like, okay. And then until we put some of the powder over the top, it would not blend out very well, even over the top of that powder. This is holding up very nicely. It's really mattified the skin, but kept the highlight very nice. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. The lip exfoliator does exactly what it says on the tin. It really gets into the lips, smooths them out, and then gets rid of anything that you've got on top there. For example, the foundation that we were using. And I will be going back into this eyeshadow palette. It's got some lovely shades. They really did blend out nicely. And I'm overall, I'm quite impressed with what E.L.F has done here. I look quite vampy though today. Quite vampy, but I'm into it. I'm into it. So yes, if you want to get any of these products, if you're in the UK, you can pick them up at Boots, or you can pick them up at the elfwebsite.co.uk, or if you're in America, I'm sure these are in all of your drugstores, because E.L.F is quite a well-known brand over there, and there are several things that they do that are all over the shelves. Okay, I'm starting to natter on, so I'm just going to finish the video, wrap it up here and save you from that. If you liked the video today, please give it a like down below. It really helps me out. If you haven't already, become part of a house, subscribe down below and comment what your favorite product in this video was, and if you have any recommendations for E.L.F products that you think I should try. Personally, my top 4 were these 4: the gloss, the lipstick, the primer and the highlighter duo. That's it. Right, my darlings, stay safe and stay tuned.